All right, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, it's gonna be it's like a quick little it's like a recommendation. As far as or like things that can that like supplement the scriptures and all that. All right, the name of this website is called like Return of Kings. All right, it mostly like deals with it's like a lot of like masculine topics. How to deal with women, or or and things along that nature. That whole like that like red pill movement and all that. Or like us in the truth, like we consider ourselves, people who took the red pill and all that. Of course, like with everything else, you got to filter it through the scriptures. There's a lot of bones, but there's also like a lot of meat. You know, let's see. Just things. Just like a lot of just like masculine issues and things like that. All right, but I'm gonna get Isaiah 46:8. It says, "Remember this, and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O you transgressors." Because like part of it, and they harp on this a lot. And it's mainly like our people who have like it's like an effeminate like spirit on us, or instead of like a masculine spirit. You know, um, like a lot of our people, as far as like complaining and whining and pissing and moaning about things like in excess and all that, it has to do with that like woe is me spirit and all that. Because there is a such thing as when we go out on the highways and byways, right, and like rebuke all these heathens and all these two-thirds and all that. It's according to the scriptures, and that's called like righteous like indignation. All right, but also like keep in mind that like as far as like the curses, like it's for our disobedience, so we have to hold ourselves accountable as far as that. As far as like any type of like tribulation that comes our way and all that. All right, but no, this is just like it's just like a recommendation. It's a good site to like they have a few like articles and all that. Of course like it's like I would have to say like a lot of like there's a lot of like white nationalist like propaganda. Like Edomite like bullshit and all that. But once again, I said there's a lot of bones, but there's also like a lot of meat. So it just deals with like masculine issues and all that. All right, but and Lord willing, from time to time, if it's if anything yeah, if anything like they usually do with like a lot of things as far as like dealing with like women and all that. All right, but Lord willing, from time to time, like if I see like anything like worth like bringing up and then like breaking it down through the scriptures, like I'll do that. All right. All right, and this is right, Ecclesiastes 12:12. And further, all right, and further by these, all right, my son, be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. All right, so, there's all types of websites, like news articles, all right, books, all right, that you can study and get into. All right, but like the main thing that you need to be like occupied in, like, is like the scriptures, because like even when like other members of camps, or and even myself, like like for that for a while I had this one like installment called like Saparium of the Week. All right, and just like Saparium, right, that just means books in Lashon Kodash, all right, the ancient Hebrew. All right, but yeah, I always like opened up with that scripture because like in order not to go off, like you need the scriptures to like filter that. That should be your foundation. And that should be like the main thing that you get into. Everything else is just supplementary, like extracurricular and all that. All right, but of course, like there's a few things, but like that's not the main thing. Like when you do like lessons and everything like that, when you go out and speak, or when you study, right, that the main thing that you're like dealing with is the scriptures. All right, so all right, we're gonna end it off with verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the matter, the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right. All right, so yeah, that's just like the main thing, like you're like occupied in, like in this truth. All right, with that, I'm gonna say shalom. All right.